Quality salespeople. Where are they? I mean, we got one here at Riderflex. My co-founder, Scott Kegris, he's awesome. But in general, I get hit with cheesy sales messages all day long. As an owner of a recruiting firm, people pitch us stuff. They're always trying to sell us something. I get it. We're trying to sell our services. So I understand the need for selling and networking, right? It's critical for business. We do it all day long here at Riderflex. But what we don't do is send bullshit automated robot messages. When we send a message, it's for real. Like we actually type it in. It's a human touch, so to speak. It's not a generated bot sending something out. What's the reason for this particular episode? I got a great connection the other day from a young man. First of all, he sends me a genuine email, like a real email. And by the way, I can tell the difference. Okay. I can tell when it's cut and paste. I can tell when it's generated by some software. Everybody can tell for the most part. This was a real email. He spent time putting stuff in there about me, about Riderflex, about our podcast. He was complimentary. He was apologetic for possibly, quote, bothering me. And he was super clear about what he wanted. There was no trickery. There was no bait and switch. There was none of that, right? There was none of that. Super honest, authentic, real message. Now, he sent me this email. I saw it. I actually read it. I get 20 or 30 bullshit messages a day, either via email or on LinkedIn, right? A lot of crap coming from LinkedIn Messenger, a lot of automated crappy sales messages coming from LinkedIn, which I never read, by the way. It wasn't too long either. His message was just long enough to tell me what he was trying to say without sending me 4 paragraphs. So I saw it, right? I saw the message. I thought, wow, it's actually a decent note compared to the 25 other shitty ones I got today. And I actually read it. I didn't respond, but I remembered seeing it, right? And I remember thinking, not a bad message. So, and I was thinking about responding, but I was busy. I had other stuff to do. Anyway, later on that afternoon, I get a call. I don't answer because I don't recognize the number. None of us do, right? If you don't recognize the number on your smartphone, nobody answers. So same thing. I didn't answer. Leaves me a voicemail. Very nice, authentic, real, genuine voicemail. Same thing. Apologetic for bothering me. Just stated what he was, after, the information that he needed, etc. Just very professional and polite and real. Okay. I thought to myself, wow, first of all, most people don't have the balls to actually call me. Nobody actually places phone calls anymore. They just send a LinkedIn message or they send an email or maybe they'll send a text message, but rarely does somebody actually try and call me. And if they do call me, it's one of those overseas calls where you say hello and there's a pause because they're waiting to be notified that you picked up on the phone. So it's one of those, right? You always know it's cheesy ones. Rarely does somebody call me, just like a regular phone call. Super rare. Anyway, this guy left me a voicemail. I was impressed. I called the guy back. Keep in mind, I'm super busy. I'm running a recruiting firm as a CEO and a founder. I called the guy back primarily because I was impressed. I like I said, I just don't get that very much anymore. And I always think to myself, where have all the quality salespeople gone? Like, where's the real hustle? Stop using the bullshit robot messages. Nobody reads those. Nobody cares. I'm never going to answer those. Anyway, I called the guy. Good guy. Now it's a great connection, possibly some business for Riderflex, by the way. Had an opportunity to introduce him to somebody else that I have in my network that could help that person. Turned out to be a great use of my time. And I was very impressed. So the point of this episode is, if you're in sales, like, just send real authentic messages, make phone calls, pick up the damn phone and like try to call somebody and talk to another human being with a real message. Okay. And be authentic. And I think it'll help. I just don't get that. I really don't. 25, 30 messages a day I get, most of them are just crap. They're crap. They're not trying to establish a relationship. They don't care who I am. They're just throwing shit over the fence. And I wanted to compliment this young man. His name was James. I'm not going to mention his last name on this episode for privacy reasons, but I was really impressed. And I just want to encourage all the other salespeople out there that are looking to make a difference, looking to gain business. Just be real, be authentic, make real phone calls. Don't send cut and paste messages, and you give yourself much better chance of actually opening the door. And there is your Riderflex tip of the day.